A wise guy once said, "Marriage is like a deck of cards. In the beginning, all you need is two hearts and a diamond. By the end, you wish you had a spade and a club." We haven't heard of anything more true. It seems like the Hollywood superstars Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are experiencing this firsthand. Even after their divorce was finalized ages ago, they are still at each other's throats, waiting to drive the stake through each other's hearts. Their case proceedings have got all of us biting our nails in anticipation. Recently, Amber Heard made a huge blunder when she gave her statement in court. This could change the fate of the case and bag Johnny the victory. Want to know what her mistake was? Stay tuned till the end. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel where we share exciting news about the ins and outs of celeb life. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get notified every time we post such amazing content. Without further ado, let's delve right into business, shall we? As you all know, the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trials have taken the world by storm. The mess started in April this year with Johnny accusing Heard of defamation and seeking compensation of a whopping $50 million. This was because back in 2018, Amber wrote in the op-ed of the Washington Post claiming to be a survivor of abuse. She also wrote in detail about the trauma she faced. She wrote, "Like many women, I had been harassed and sexually assaulted by the time I was of college age, but I kept quiet. I did not expect filing complaints to bring justice, and I didn't see myself as a victim." A surprising fact is that nowhere in the article was her ex-husband's name mentioned, but we aren't stupid. All of us know that indirectly, she pointed fingers at the Pirates of the Caribbean actor Johnny Depp. He, however, denied these allegations. He also added, "I'm obsessed with the truth." This A-list actor felt that his public image was tarnished and filed a lawsuit against the Aquaman actress for defamation. What do you think was Amber's reaction to this? As expected, she didn't take it too well. She clapped back and countersued him for $100 million. She accused the actor of orchestrating a smear campaign against her. These trials are taking place in Fairfax County, Virginia. As the proceedings of the case are televised live, fans all over the world have their eyes glued to the screens, eager to know what's gonna happen next. Some have even spent $30,000 to get to the court and offer their support. That kind of dedication is admirable, isn't it? Last week, while telling her side of the story in the court, Amber Heard made a pretty huge slip-up that made Johnny's lawyers happy as a clam. They even fist-bumped each other. Eager to know what it was, aren't you? Well, we aren't gonna make you wait any longer. When Amber was asked about the incident of her abusing Depp, she said in her testimony that she punched Depp for the first time when she thought that he was going to push her sister Whitney down the stairs. Heard testified she threw herself in the line of fire. She was trying to get Johnny to stop. Whitney's back was to the staircase and Johnny swings at her. "I don't hesitate and wait. I instantly think of Kate Moss and stairs." This testimony was shocking because no one expected her to name drop the supermodel Kate Moss. In case you didn't know this, Kate's and Johnny's relationship went a long way back. They were the it couple, and they famously dated between 1994 and 1998. Now, what is the stairs incident? How could this tidbit of information ensure Johnny's win? Well, back when Moss and Depp had just begun dating and were still in the honeymoon phase, they had an explosive fight. They were at New York's Mark Hotel when Kate accused Depp of cheating on her. The NYC police arrived at the scene and Depp was arrested for trashing his hotel room. He was charged with criminal mischief and asked to stay out of trouble for 6 months by a criminal court judge. Depp paid around $10,000 in damages and then the charges were dropped. However, the Rob Report, a famous American newspaper, reported that Depp trashed the hotel room because of Moss's accusation. Depp claimed that the damage had been done by an armadillo that popped out of the closet. An armadillo in New York? The concrete jungle? That's a good one. As expected, no one at the scene was able to find the armadillo, while the Rob Report said that Moss was found disheveled at the scene. The People, another newspaper, reported that the NYPD found Depp in a state of possible intoxication and Moss uninjured. This incident led to rumors that Depp had pushed Moss down a flight of stairs. Neither Depp nor Moss has ever commented on the rumors. If you think about it, this incident isn't a positive mark on Johnny's record, so why were his lawyers elated? This was because in 2012, Moss also expressed her regret over breaking up with Depp. There's nobody that's ever really been able to take care of me. Johnny did for a bit. I believed what he said. Like if I said, "What do I do?" he'd tell me. And that's what I missed when I left. I lost that gauge of somebody I could trust. Nightmare. Years and years of crying. Oh, the tears. The supermodel said in an interview. It seems that she had nothing but good to say about him. It is evident that she is an ally. When Depp's lawyers were looking for people to support Depp during his trials and back his statements, obviously Moss's name came up. However, because she wasn't directly involved, she couldn't be brought in. Now, Amber had brought up Kate Moss in her statement. This makes her involved in this mess. Johnny Depp's team can now argue that they should be permitted to call her to debunk any rumor about Johnny pushing Moss down the stairs. Way to go, Team Johnny. Want to know how it all began? Depp's and Amber's whirlwind romance started on the sets of The Rum Diary. The pair were instantly attracted to each other. Their chemistry was electric. Although they were in other relationships, they broke up with their partners and got together very soon. Soon, the couple tied the knot and made it official. However, to the dismay of their fans worldwide, like many other Hollywood romances, this too fizzled out. Amber Heard filed for a divorce after just 15 months of marriage. Crazy, isn't it? Irreconcilable differences were cited as the reason for the split. Their split, however, was anything but amicable. Heard got a temporary restraining order against her ex-husband. During the entirety of our relationship, Johnny has been verbally and physically abusive to me, Heard wrote in the divorce filing. She added, "I live in fear that Johnny will return to our house unannounced to terrorize me physically and emotionally." It is difficult to imagine our favorite and hilarious actor as an abuser. Heard hit the gold mine after the divorce. She took home a whopping $7 million as her divorce settlement, but she wasn't gonna let the world know that she was a gold digger. She promised that she was going to donate the entire amount to the Children's Hospital Los Angeles and the American Civil Liberties Union. Later on, it was revealed that she couldn't keep her promise due to financial difficulties. The news about their divorce left fans heartbroken. Discussions were done about Amber's accusations. Johnny was put in the spotlight, subject to scrutiny. The journalists from the famous British newspaper The Sun too had a lot to say about the actor. They labeled Depp as a wife-beater. Oh, poor Donnie. He wasn't pleased about this at all. He went to court suing the paper for defaming him and weakening his reputation. #MeToo was trending everywhere. Amber perfectly played the role of a victim and Johnny was shunned. The rich and famous of the film industry came to Depp's defense. His ex-girlfriend Winona Ryder said, "The idea that he is an incredibly violent person is the farthest thing from the Johnny I knew and loved." His ex-partner of 14 years and mother of his 2 kids, Vanessa Paradis, also supported him and said that he was a kind, attentive, generous, and non-violent person and father. However, despite all the evidence and allies, after 6 long months, the court declared its decision. Johnny lost the case. After this, the actor's career crashed and burned. Previously, he played Gellert Grindelwald, a powerful and morally dark wizard in the Fantastic Beasts series. Harry Potter fanatics were eager to see him reprise his role in the next film, but Warner Brothers asked him to resign. "We thank Johnny for his work on the films to date," the studio said. Just a few weeks later, they found Mads Mikkelsen to be his successor. Depp, agitated by all these happenings, filed a case against Amber for defamation. Trials in the court have brought some surprising events to the light. It seems now that the abused has become the abuser. Finally, the world got to see her true colors. Recently, Depp's security guard testified against Heard. "Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a fist and an arm come across my right shoulder, and I heard and saw a closed fist contact Mr. Depp on the left side of his face. That was Miss Heard's fist," he said. Jeez, what a horrible woman. He also claimed that he saw a nice little shiner on Depp's face that was swollen and red, but not black and blue yet. Heard's former assistant also took Johnny's side. She confessed that she was poorly treated and was a victim of the actress's blind rage multiple times during her employment. When asked for a pay rise, she revealed that Heard spat on her face. She leaped up out of her chair and put her face about 4 inches from my face, spitting in my face, saying, "How dare I ask for that salary?" Amber herself has confessed to hitting Depp. In an audio clip, she said, "I'm sorry that I didn't, hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched." She even had the nerve to accuse Depp of abusing her. Can you believe it? It was when the court asked for an explanation that she, by mistake, mentioned Kate Moss, and now the story is about to reach the ending all of us desperately longed for. That was a lot, and we've come to the end of today's video. What did you guys think about the video? Are you just as surprised about Amber's slip of the tongue as we are? Let us know in the comments down below. Until then, adios!